Well, this is a fun early movement from Fada. He's Door Breath and try and battle, but XSS blocking him and pushing him back with the God's Rebuke. Nico Baby actually going to open wounds this. They want to get some heavy early damage into XSS. Shadow Fiend doesn't want to get involved in this one, so they have to send Fade over, but XSS, he's just a couple of hits away, and Fada has managed to claim him. First blood to the Alliance safe lane, who will now TP back right now. Oh, they're really going in. No extra support. Crypt Swarm is up. Fairy Fire, Stick charges. Shadow Fiend gets a lot more out of him. Hanskin gets a good stun off that. That will break Limb free, but he's heavily underneath the tower. He's burned both salve as well as the bottle. Not what he wants. Hanskin can't really finish the job. Chuan, great waiting out the Spike Carapace, making sure he's not going to actually help kill himself. But Death Prophet's not done just yet. Crypt Swarms the wave once again. Shaman looking for a shackle target, and Death Prophet just turns around. Double damage rune, combining with that Spirit Siphon. Fade still wants something out of this. He didn't commit to the hold.
I mean, Limp is playing super well in this mid lane. It's just the only one they're winning is the concern. And Aster's so good, they're not allowing him to run away with. You get a kill here early, then suddenly Limp's got 6 up. Maybe he even starts to push the tower. Doing a really good job trying to keep the rest of that safe. But ooh, this is dangerous.
Hold him.
Triple nuke.
Hold him. 1, 2, 3, raise. Fade is low, but Limp is up. Down he goes.
Where's the team? He's saying, where's my team?
And his team's killing BO5 on the bottom lane. Surging Hanskin forward. A quick Spike Carapace, making sure SEC can't do anything about it. Mana Void was not going to stop that kind of attack.
He ends up going down, and now the Shadow Fiend's right back into it.
Darkseer Wolf's coming up. But using the AM illusion, but the Mana Void Hanskin gets destroyed. But you have the surged up AM illusion, taking away all of his mana.
Yep.
But BO5 has managed to fix it up, because he is fighting himself at the moment.
Yeah, really nice play there from 3-3. You don't see many Darkseers get walled this early, but whenever you're playing against AM, you'll want to, because as you can see right there, all of a sudden, you actually do threaten those kill.
Fade just TP down here. Hanskin's getting himself a double hit, and they got a lot of damage. BO5 is just burning in the Iron Shell, but he gets far enough away with the shackles from Fade. Hanskin can't keep chasing him. 33 is going to surge himself. He just Iron Shell burned down one, but now you're trapped. He has no way to TP out to safety, but now Death Prophet. She'll arrive, exorcism up. And Fade, Spirit Siphon. I remember this battle happening in mid with the Exorcism. Where's the damage going to come in? Jakira is trying to help out with a dual breath, but Limp is trapped behind the tower. He can't get out. 33 wants to help him. No Surge will do anything. SEC just, in fact, just Mana Voids him down. And Alliance are retreating. There are so many heroes from Aster looking to come to bottom lane to fight this.
I don't know if Jakiro dual breath is deniable, but Fade's pinging himself, asking to be attacked, but Fada does get that last hit. But this is what I mean, like these moves are readable, right? You're going in before your Death Prophet rotates. Limp is on his way, but you got to give him that time.
Ice Path Wall. You're only making another copy of AM, but SCCC may not like this.
And once again, it's Alliance who are forced to do things, right? Aster could play this slower game if they would like, make moves just in rhythm, but hang on, maybe that's Triple C's in some trouble.
They're really getting underneath this tower. And with the Iron Shell burn, SCCC has got no mana. He can't blink away to safety. He'll go down, and BO5 is also underneath this tower. The dual breath will be able to connect while up on top. XSS getting battled down by Nico Baby. The arena will allow him to escape. The 2 cores as Limp comes up. But on bottom lane, there goes your Chen. And the tier 1 tower to attack straight after. Liquid Fire, you want to, as a Jakira, be pressuring these towers. This game feels so weird because it's not Aster moving around the map, making plays and controlling. Like they controlled every single outpost in the early game, and now they're doing something about it. Limp, they only tried to farm as the Deucer in the jungle last time around, and this time, once again,
it's the same move.
The assault is here.
They did this against the Deucer in the previous game, where they invade woods around the 10-minute mark. They put down a ward, they get the outpost, they get a kill. Here, of course, they only get the stack this time. Limp does escape. But Aster certainly still following that same script.
If they want to keep this pressure up, Alliance can go for it. In fact, they smoke up. Vendetta is available for the next assassin. So you can also hunt. He triggers it instantly. So if you take the tier 1 tower up on top, and what Jakira is TPing in, Fada's going to try and stop it. Macropire, he just nukes the wave.
Really well done by Alliance. They're getting more damage onto the mid tower, and they rotate the right heroes. Lifestealer Jakiro can't get dove under tower. Now look at this. Chuan in some trouble.
He really didn't want to TP in there. Hanskin was waiting in the shadows, but he dodges the attack and now lets the ulti out. The Spike Carapace, that won't protect you, Hanskin, but Limp's already found the kill. But Limp can't get away from the Arena of Blood. Heavy damage to the tier 1 tower at mid, but a 2-for-1 trade-off. A Lifestealer bomb that's delivered through Invis. Hanskin, also remember, Iron Shell and Surge. He can get so quickly into position. And it is another wrap around the Observer Ward. It's watching Chuan farming up. And down he comes because 33 is running forward. Only a level 1 Vac has the Darkseer wall. They don't get the initial stun, and the Arena of Blood is up. Hanskin and Nico Baby caught inside of it, but it's a good Ice Path and Macropire. But maybe Aster can back out of this. Both huge ultimates throwing down, and no one dies. It's just a full disengage.
But we've seen this before, right? It's Aster just cutting their losses. In fact, they lose the tower, sure, but no one else goes down, and SC's not there.
He's got
it's 4 and 5.
He's got Battle Fury in like maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah. 13 minutes, Tread's Battle Fury is not a bad timing at all. One of the faster I've seen recently.
That's a fun position to put something in, but then again, don't go for it. 33. They're on all sides. The Hex is out, the mana is burning, and SCCC, Fada can't get there in time. He's going to let out that Ice Path, and the Mana Void and just that last attack damage gets through. So Darkseer will fall. They're battling for the outpost. It really feels like SCCC is just like
Nyx, hang on.
Just pushing the buttons, looking for the opening. This time they'll connect over on the stun, but will they have enough? Hand of God comes in, and SCCC getting a lot of life back in the silence. It doesn't last long enough. Baboka will be picked up as Alliance bring 5 heroes to the top lane, looking for the fight. And how quickly does Hanskin get down to bottom? He's looking for both of those bounty runes, and he's going to get them too. Oh, okay, maybe he'll get one.
Yeah, but X has no interest going up.
Oh, yeah, he
top
will.
part of the map. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he will.
Hang on.
Does he want to fight?
Might look for a kill here.
Just looking at Hanskin.
Yeah.
Like, do I want bounty? Do I want this?
I will say also, I love how much Fade plays the Shadow Shaman, man. I love this hero.
Oh, they're coming to fight. Arena of Blood is up. Hanskin able to get the first stun. Hitting the wall is not where he wants to be, but Chikuro is nearby too.
Get out of here.
Courier also flying in, not where it wants to be. Nothing on it, but a little mushroom wall pop. Mass open wards are down. Hanskin trying to break its way free. It's a good silence coming in from Limp, but he can't save Hanskin. No matter how many Spike Carapace and follow-up stuns they get, but the Darkseer wall's going to be really good. Getting a copy of both Exodus as well as Chuan and the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Fiend getting hit by all of his teammates as well as himself into the trees. Faye will begin his TP out. They don't see him and don't stun him inside the trees, but a Nyx for an SF. That feels good.
In the patch, I feel.
They're going to smoke egg right now, and Chen's walking directly into him. This should be a very, very simple kill. Hilariously enough, the two guys who are ganking right now are probably the two guys who had a little issue with each other because Fada stole the bounty rune from Limp and he had an empty bottle. They could have had a little bit more mana for it, but still, it works out as Chen walks up blindly into high ground.
So far, so good for Alliance, but you gotta keep up the tempo. Your life stealer is huge. He's got the Armlet Deso timing. This is a super big power spike for Nico, but AM will consistently get 100 to 300 more GPM every single minute that this game goes on, and oh no.
X is out,
He's
and this is problematic for Nico Baby. The Arena of Blood's up too, and Nico Baby perfectly controlled by Aster, who once again, 4 heroes together. They're starting Roshan. Desolator Armlet is over on Nico. They'll burn the Exorcism. This is exactly how Aster was doing Roshan before. And we'll see if Aster want to fight. First creeps being sent in, SCCC. He does have TP as well as Mana Style, so he can jump over. But it doesn't look like Aster is going to contest. Nope. They're still ahead, right? As long as SDCC is #1 on the board,
look at the
they're
network.
still good.
Like after I said, he's jumped up suddenly to 2,500 ahead of the game. He gained 1,000 gold on everyone in 2 minutes. And not just that, yeah, you give away the Aegis, but the DP ult now is down. So Alliance can't really push as much as they might like to.
And you look for
lane,
revenge, but bottom lane, Hanskin. There's no sentry ward looking for this. In fact, they start off with a stun, create a copy of the Darkseer, with the Darkseer wall. It's a good back Ice Path Fade, really burning out. SEC can blink himself away from this. The tier 1 tower will still fall to Fade's Mass Serpent wards, which will now all be farmed.
Not bad. Alliance, as you can see, they're strong. This game, it's Aster who continuously flee from the fights.
And now Hanskin, he's got the Meme Hammer up. So Meteor Hammer ready to go from Nyx. They've got a lot of chain stuns. Now your Scepter, Hammer, ready to drop him. It's coming down, and goodbye, Baboka. This will be his 6th death. He's actually 50% of the deaths. Yeah, he didn't want to have that out there either. Even opening woundsing, making sure that Chen army doesn't survive. But Any Major Illusions pushing in bottom. SCC is already creep skipping the mid. So there's no other choice for Alliance. They have to push the tier 2 tower up on top. But they have one of the best tower pushes. Chikuro, just keep liquid firing it and you'll push through.
Yeah, but it's really, I mean, SCCC, as always, right place, right time. His push mid ensures there's no way you're going to lose 2 towers, just the one. However, Alliance, you've got TP out in 3 seconds.
Do they go up?
Yeah, you might want to. You do have wall, you have Greaves.
Yep,
this is your timing.
This is their chance to play. Mars, look for that big ultimate.
There's no glyph.
They're dropping the hammers on the towers. They're burning through it. XSS is looking at this, but he's only got a pipe. He doesn't have to reposition it, but that doesn't help when the two get around the back lines. SF, BK beat up, ready to try and fight Animate. Also focusing on the Darkseer, trying to get rid of 33, but the Ice Path, Fada creating so much space, a blink away. SEC can keep the chase going. They've at least got 2 kills down now. Leipzig will have that second life ready to fight, but Limp is not dead. You've still got that Exorcism doing his work. SEC can blink himself away. Fade begins his own TP out, but the Ice Path from Fada, it creates space in the fight, and it'll help get this kill. Buybacks in from Alliance. They've taken the tier 3 tower, but what much more can they get? Look for Anti-Mage. Nyx is hunting into Vendetta. They see him, a quick surge forward, and then blink away. Anti-Mage doesn't have TP, is on cooldown for 40 seconds, and Hanskin, he's blindly stunning areas, wondering where the hell this Anti-Mage is. He's so close, yet so far away, but it won't matter if Alliance can keep pushing, because Anti-Mage can't come back to defend. Oh. SECC, a little too close. They need to get that first stun. Able to hit the first one. Now Fada with the Ice Path to follow up. Still got Mana Style for SECC, so he can just jump away. The Meme Hammer, half a second too late.
Dude, it's level 3 Ice Path. Fada, no! I know you like the Liquid Fire, but that Ice Path.
He needed 0.5 of a second longer on the stun for the Hammer to be able to connect, and that is the difference between 3 and 4 in Ice Path. It's a hard life, but Fada's been having a fantastic game. There's just one thing that doesn't sync perfectly in time.
They're going to smoke up. Once again, the Infest looking to hunt. SCCC, they know he TP'd.
Hey, Baboka, where are you, dude? It's about your time to die again, isn't it? SCCC is farming bottom lane, but...
You don't want him, though.
No, but yeah, it's Baboka. You'll tank it.
I got him, guys.
Well,
Orb of Destruction now on the
They're going to surge him up, Iron Shelled as well, and you'll see just how quickly Fade will die. Man, that guy needs a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah.
Oh, does he need a Ghost Scepter?
SCCC already getting the hell out of bottom. He pushed in the lane.
There's really good money in for Nico, and he has to be that big front liner. Well, this tier 2 tower is really toast. Blink Dagger is still not on Mars. He can't jump forward. He's BKB pipe. Defense on top goes to the other Alliance cause, but it's just a Jakiro. Liquid firing the bottom, and has forced all of Aster to come to the bottom lane. They're looking for SCCC again on the north. The hunt feels like Hans has got one job and one job alone, and that's to find the AM.
They were so close. If Limp had been a little closer, he took the long way up around the hill. He just lands a silence after the Manta. That's a dead Anti-Mage.
They're smoke. They're coming for the great Observer Ward.
Yeah, they do.
They see so much. The Observer Ward planted down by the Dire. Now a quick little 4-staff up. An Ice Path trying to cut the ramp. But SCCC already on the front lines. Another jump forward. Defensive Fuel Scepter from the Death Prophet. Needs to get a silence. Needs to get something. They back it back in. But SCC blinks forward. And they have a long range shackle. That's one very dead Death Prophet. She can bite back into this one. But the Meanhammer dropping SF. Losing his life so quickly. He is down. SCCC fighting in the BKB time. But now that's also done. The arena is out for the Darkseer. He'll try and battle around his own wall. And SCCC again will claim another scout. Now Nico Baby hexed up. The Ice Path creates some space. There's no rage for Nico Baby. Now there is. Hitting in towards Baboka. Remove that Chen. Remove Phase. Remove the supports. The Mass Surf was just coming back up against a Fake and plant that down. That's making it very difficult for Hanskin to battle around, as well as SCCC. He has to blink over him to then blink back again. And there's just one player left alive. Nico Baby, who has to armlet toggle his way back into base, away from SCCC, who hits a bash as well. Toggle this one. It won't happen. SCCC clears him off the creep wave, and Alliance lose everything to try and defend inside their own jungle.
And the smoke, thanks to the DD. Here we go. Alliance has got to be ready.
Alliance has smoked up themselves. A quick jump forward. Jakiro onto the Ghost Scepter cover. He jumps in. SCCC also on the front lines. Where's that batch? Where's the control? Jakiro already down for the count. SCCC now on the back lines, right on top of Limp. Is the hero that cannot die. Limp, defensive fuel center up. Hanskin trying to line up for his own stun with a back into the double stun. Nico Baby can now go hand with a double Meme Hammer. XSS and SCCC, they can't go anywhere. Down for a minute and a half. There is no Anti-Mage in this fight. Look at Aster. Without the Anti-Mage, you don't want to fight, but you couldn't finish the TP out of Mars. Now the SF, one after the other. The Giants fall down, and you know where Alliance are heading. Hi, Roshan.
That is perfect timing. Straight into the pit. What a fight. This is what we're talking about. That they have stunned. They 100-0 the Anti-Mage. Massive amounts of right-click damage coming out from Nico. And SCCC, perhaps it's ambitious, right? This is where the Death Prophet hero concept is so powerful. If you go for me with my ult up and try to kill me and fail, you're just getting wiped. And that's exactly what happens here. All 3 cores die. Baboka survives. End of a second, ignores it, and that's another kill. Just like this one. Rasta probably going to fall here, and indeed, there he goes.
He's doing everything he can to try and survive and buy some time, but it's in the mid lane where Alliance, they're already high ground. Because AM has no buyback, they've taken 2 tier 3s, now they'll take the mid melee, and if you just rotate top pretty quickly, you might be able to get a full double lane of racks. They can't go for more, because the tier 2 tower is still up on bottom.
Gotta be a little careful here.
Yeah, they have a rather large creep wave, but do you stay? There's no exorcism. It's on cooldown for 35 seconds, but you have the cheese, you have the jump, you have 33 stunned up at SCCC once again in the backlines doing the work. CNet now will burn that BKB. Nico Baby caught inside the arena, but he's got the Aegis Immortal. He won't care about this. He's waited out some big ultimates, but where's the big fight? Where's the BKBs? Chuan, he's still got his. Lets the ulti out. They try and battle inside the ice path. Nico Baby standing its ground, 33. Where's the time for the wall? He's finally caught the AMH to the backlines, but they can't stun him. They can't control him. That they can move back over with a huge spike Carapaton. Hanskin has solo held the rest of Aster back at the wall, and now they move over to BO5 for now his 9th death in the game. If they can stay on him, Nico Baby trying to get around the creeps. All right, that'll work. 33 will catch him. And Limp, the ulti is back off cooldown. They have Exorcism. They will force this issue and come high ground against Aster and try and be the first team in this minor to take a game off them. At least take 2 lanes of racks. It already feels like achieving more than anyone else has. And are they going in for tier 4? A jump in. They found the stun. No BKB to actually keep the SF alive. The hammer will fall and actually connect on the Shadow Fiend. Down for 75 seconds. He'll have to buy back. The Exorcism is up. SCCC, I have to tell you, you've got to be part of this fight. You can't just look to the back liners. That's what he hopes for. And he's found one. He's found an Excessive, but the ice pass. The stun connects. He can't get his BKB up. Exorcism at least can kill the Lifestealer, pushing him back with the BKB inside the Arena of Blood. And SCCC, very low on life, has to blink outside the macro pyre, but Limp is not done yet. He still looks for a fight, but right now it seems Chickens can actually fight. Tries to cut his way free. BKB, TP out to safety. Limp will survive. And Alliance, after losing Nico, are saying, we're happy we took 2 lanes of racks against Aster.
They forced a double buyback too, Toby. That's huge. They're effectively just sitting on the win now if they can get one more good fight up. Yep, 4K gold. Roshan will not be up for a while, 4 to 7 minutes from now till first spawn.
But look at Alliance. Yep. We ain't waiting. I don't want to wait for this series to be over. Hanskin, you'll be the carrier for Lifestealer. And look at the Lions just drawn straight down the middle. It almost feels like they just want to end this now.
Yeah,
it's 13 seconds before you got Exorcism up and running. Limp might be, they might be revealing the fact they're smart.
They don't care, because you want to play in space. You'd much rather the open area inside base.
Smoke's going to crack. He comes out first. Hanskin's close by. Where's that sentry? Where's the detection? They put down the dust. Now the sentry with the back. Oh, they almost caught them all. The BKBs come up in time. Dicey can he's jumping in, looking for that kill over on Limp, but he hasn't finished the job just yet. Where's Lifestealer? Pop yourself out. It's time to fight, man. Hanskin, he's walking, limping his way back out to safety. As the Lions try and reset around the Roshan wall. I mean, around the Darkseer wall. They got a couple.
Die?
They got a. No, he didn't. No one
Nobody died?
No, Limp dropped really low, but then he just siphoned, bottled, and backed up. Nico didn't even jump out until the very end. And now, oh man, take out the Yours, take out the STC. Woo, you are low. He meta styles, he blinks, and he is away to safety. Oh boy, that's living life on the edge, STCC.
Looks like we're going to have another brawl. DP ultimate up in 60 seconds, though. Do you really want to do this, Alliance?
SCC should be really careful. There's an Abyssal Blade over on the Lifestealer, but of course it's Hanskin, the one to be stunned up, controlled, and with no nicks, no surprise attacks. Alliance are on the full retreat. 33 surging himself away, wanting to make sure Nico Baby is able to get out safely too. As he turns around, he just Abyssal Blade stuns right on top of Fade, killing off at least one. A ghost there from Takira, wasted some time to back, at least BKBs, once again protecting Aster. And Nico Baby, he's trapped inside the wall. They're trying to help him out. 33 can't do much more, but Nico Baby has cheese, able to consume it quickly. Now they turn their attention over towards Mars, dropping so fast. Houndskin getting the extra one, the Boka, unable to finish his TP out. The Yule Scepter, SF, he doesn't get out. They'll trap him in, he'll easily pop quickly, but the Spike Carapace, he'll be stunned up and then tipping him before they kill him. 3 heroes down without buyback available. You know what direction Alliance are headed. They're trying to head to a game 4.
And this time it's like, it's Alliance for the first time. It's not Aster that are playing with their food. They kite back. They got all the vision down. They know what's going to happen, and they get the perfect engage. really well done, and what a wall from 3-3. He was playing with Animage and Shadow Fiend. You already have so much minus armor thanks to the Deso, thanks to the AC. Now you have an SF aura.
And they're going straight for the T-Balls. They want to end this now. They want this to be over. They want to have at least a Game 4 in this series, and that's what they should be able to achieve. Fortification from Aster is buying some time. A quick Hex, the Mass Open Ward's over on the Darkseer. But Alliance stay objective-based gaming. The Radiant Ancient must go down. SECC jumping in. Ice Path, he never BKB, but the fact two-man stun. Perfect control. AM will buy back, and once again, try to have another crack. He's keeping dead. Probably the Mana Void. Oh, that spill damage would have been very, very high. But he hasn't finished the job. The Ancient is dying, and they've given everything they've got Aster. But finally, one team has shown it is possible to make Aster bleed. Alliance take Game 3 in this grand final and avoid a humiliating 3-0 result.